Hello everyone, my name is Pinto Bread, and today we're going to be checking out a 4 series. First one's going to be String Theory TV. This one was sent to me on Discord, so I thought I'd give it a shot. They've got all their first season in a nice little episode, so we're going to check that out. Then after that, we're going to go into some Backrooms, check out these 3 episodes by TheHelmerTapes. I couldn't tag that one, it wouldn't let me for whatever reason, but you can just put it into the search bar like I did up here, and it'll pop up. Next up is going to be CodeRed. Initially, we were going to go through the playlist they have, but they were nice enough one day ago to put everything into a nice little episode for us, so that worked out really well. Then we're going to end with Agent P-Man 1. This is a pretty popular series, Fazbear's Toddler Fun. We're going to watch every episode except obviously the soundtrack episode, because that's just showing off the soundtrack. But as of right now, this series is basically on an indefinite hiatus. The creators posted that after the last episode, like 9 months ago, that they're still going to be making stuff. It's just going to be far and few between, which is, how most of these series go. So not too worried about it. But we're going to start with String Theory TV. I am very excited. And we'll check it out. This one, I was looking for a thumbnail. Let's see. Recovered from Wolf Corps VHS surveillance video. Welcome to String Theory TV, analog horror series unraveling the tangled threads of mental illness, dream logic, and cryptic corporate conspiracies. Nice. The broadcast follows the descent of Alistair Lightbear, a disgraced researcher turned surreal news anchor, as he exposes the truth behind intrusive, nightmarish creatures like the Thing, Wishbone, and the Loop that embody physiological torment. Nice. Well, let's give it a shot. I'm already sold with that music. 144, of course it was. Great Outdoors, Deja Vu, Grandma Ruby Show, Jack's Comedy Hour, and Deep Sea Creatures. Also, if you hear my daughter or dogs, they're having a great time. They will not overcome. You will look for them with blinded eyes. They will stumble, trapped in their own minds. The meadow calls. The wolf has their ears.
Good evening, my name is Alistair Lightbear. Tonight, we'll be taking a look at mental health, one of the most confusing and misunderstood topics of our time. A recent study suggests that 1 in 4 adults with mental health issues.
Mental health, the cause of misfit children.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Did you miss me? December 6th. With the year going crazy, what you are watching is a simulation. An illusion. This is the foundation for something greater. 2 down, 6 more to go. Then the final curtain will fall.
There's a monster outside. What makes someone a monster?
Join the wolf, ring the bell. A message from the Wolf Corporation.
Have you ever felt all alone and by yourself? Well, now you don't have to. With The Thing.
The Thing.
I love the thing. It helps me remember stuff.
Stay all the time. He's always on your mind. To use properly, apply the thing directly to the forehead.
I don't think I will.
Trying to forget all the mistakes that you made? Don't worry, the thing will help you remember all of them. The thing channels your intrusive thoughts and helps you to obsess over things that you have done wrong.
Don't look back. He will turn your head for you. Just relax. What's going on with these puppies? Ooh. If you feel cracking, do not be alarmed. This is normal. And we'll be over shortly. Uh-oh. Where did the sun go? Don't look back. I said don't look back.
Call 555-LOOP today. That's 555-LOOP. 555-LOOP.
30-day money-back guarantee. Don't think they're getting too many returns on that. Hush. A guide to intrusives. Programmed by Alistar Lightbear.
Of all the creatures that exist on our tiny planet, none are quite so curious as the intrusives. These unique animals appeared on our planet not long ago, and have shown us that us humans are not the only intelligent beings in our vast universe. We will now examine the list of several known intrusives that are here with us as we speak. The first of these incredible creatures is known as the Thing. The Thing
my
is
goodness,
a type
I'm sorry.
of land cephalopod located in various parts of
Ooh, I'm
North
dying.
America. The Thing has one eye and 3 tentacles, which it uses to strangle its prey. Contrary to the previous point, the Thing is a docile creature and will certainly not jump out at you.
Interesting.
I repeat, it will
Oh
not
my goodness.
jump out at you. Like other cephalopods, the Thing is able to release ink from its body. However, rather than using it as an escape mechanism, the Thing
Oh, this is
uses
pissing me off.
its
It keeps
ink
having to
to
sneeze and then it
confuse
stops
its
right when it
victims.
gets to the good part.
The ink is known to cause hallucinations and intensify intrusive thoughts. Victims with obsessive-compulsive disorder or similar mental health conditions are most susceptible to experiencing these side effects.
Okay.
The next creature on this list is known as Wishbone. This jolly creature can
Cool
be
name.
found in various portions of Canada and has been known to
Canada.
stalk people at nighttime. But don't worry, this creature has not. Exactly.
Oh my goodness, bro. Where are these coming from?
Around and has an arm that is split into 2 halves, much
At
like
no
the
point have I
wishbone of a
felt
turkey.
sneezy until I started streaming.
Keep in mind, though, you would not want to have Thanksgiving dinner with one of these creatures if you spot it. Another notable notable feature about this creature is its gaping jaw that hangs and dangles from its mouth. If you happen to spot one of these creatures out in the wild, please contact the Wolf Corporation immediately. And finally, the last of these peculiar creatures is... Now, the loop is the most confusing of these creatures. The reason being that no one has actually seen it, or at least no one in real life has. But people have mentioned having dreams of this creature, or seeing him in visions and in their imaginations. Many people recall seeing this creature at one point in their life, but oddly enough, don't exactly remember where. But what they do know is that when they encountered this creature, their mind... Whenever they came upon this creature, their minds would start to spin in circles, and their thoughts would get confused, and they would not be able to focus on one thing at a time, and it seems like their thoughts were going around in circles, and they weren't able to get out of this mental loop, and it seemed that this creature caused these people to get into a mental loop, and it seemed like this creature caused these people to get into a mental loop, and
That was solid. Day 63. Her deliverance. Thank you for watching. You're welcome.
And now it is time for your daily riddle. Each week we pick a riddle sent in by you, the audience, and read it live on air. For example, what's black, white, and red all over? Silly, that's easy. A dead raccoon.
Okay. Feel like the difficulty thing might be off a little bit, but alright.
The first person to correctly guess the answer via a letter sent to our P.O. box will receive $1,000. But if you guess incorrectly... Oh!
In these groups, all types of behavior are tolerated, and Henry's isolation does not evoke comment or derision.
Are you ready, kids? Wow, you kids are dumb and do not have very good timing. Let's get on with the show. All right, are you ready for the first riddle? Can't make out her last name. It's a little blurry there. But it's sent in by Anna, and here's the riddle. I made them boil, and yet they still froze. I lie dormant,
That's the
undetected
point.
by most, yet my fury is swift as I strangle my...
Psychosio. Hundreds of patients have gone missing from psychiatric facilities across the nation. All parties affected are run by the Radford Psychology Association. Message from the entity.
They will succumb to his mercy. They will ascend to his plane. The meadow is a farce. The meadow is a farce. Those that suffer here will receive peace, and those who do not suffer will take their place.
Bars.
I must complete my mission, so she may receive. Keep this warning. Keep this warning. Keep this warning. Her deliverance. Her deliverance. Her deliverance.
The Wolf Corporation. Associate Training, 1A Introduction. I'm gonna check on my daughter real quick.
Welcome, new associate. Welcome, new associate. We are pleased that you have chosen to become a part of the Wolf Corporation family. Here at Wolf Corp, our goal is to ensure that children with psychological disabilities receive the proper care that they deserve. In this new role, you will be working with children who suffer from a variety of mental disorders. Some of the patients you will work with may have one or more of the following conditions: obsessive compulsive disorder, or OCD, panic attacks, trauma.
My daughter was awfully quiet. I knew she had gotten into something. Discard after December 31st, 98.
Welcome, new associate. We are pleased that you have chosen to become a part of the Wolf Corporation family. Here at Wolf Corp, our goal is to ensure that children with psychological disabilities receive the proper new role as a physical service provider. You will be working with children who suffer mental disorders. Some of the patients you will work with may have one or more of the following conditions: obsessive compulsive disorder. Obsessive compulsive disorder. Obsessive compulsive disorder. Mental disorders. Some of the patients you will work with may have one or more of the following conditions: panic attacks, trauma, schizophrenia, and
shock therapy may be recommended for other disorders.
And now, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Jojo, what you doing? She's doing something. She's getting upset. I won't let her climb on stuff. Oh no. She got one of her toys and tried to climb up onto the bar with it. Like, sorry, you can't do that as a 2.5-year-old.
You must be because you have tears in your eyes. Oh. Is that a beautiful experience, would you say?
I would say yes.
Describe it again.
Oh, I don't know. It's just giving and...
Have you ever considered the hypothesis that we are all just puppets?
String theory is the idea in theoretical physics that reality is made up of infinitesimal vibrating strings smaller than atoms, electrons, or quarks.
We are all strings. Vibrations. Rhythm. We are all interconnected. Everything around us, life as we know it, is made up of atoms. Those atoms are made up of neutrons, protons, and electrons. These are the particles that create the fabric of reality itself. The fabric, an interdimensional plane that divides our reality, is truly fascinating. Upon closer speculation, we can deduce that the further we shrink, the more of a likelihood it is that our world and theirs will collide. And what lies beyond the fabric, you may ask? Psychosia, your one-way ticket to paradise. While we cannot enter the domain by ordinary means, if we can go below the atom, the possibilities for otherworldly exploration become unlimited.
In music, bending a string causes the note that is played to shift. The airwaves react.
I want to go home.
I'll take you home pretty soon.
I want to go now.
This will only take a minute.
Are we in control of our own actions, or is there a greater force pulling the strings? What would happen if we bent the strings? Of reality itself?
It displays signs of post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and some eating.
Daddy, can't you hear your mama, please?
Awaken, O sleeper.
Your kitten is a
The loop will enlighten you. he will show you. Wonders. The silent bell rings. How does it feel? You lost him. For the second time. You kissed your future with a black tongue and traded it for a pig in a mansion. Need help? I just want to ask you. You're welcome. Was it worth it, Mama?
Hop up and down, hop many times and turn around. Step on a line, not so fine. Step on a space, I won't say. Hop like a rooster, hop like a hen. Hop 10 times and there's the end.
Ooh, stop that.
Alistair? That guy was a loon. He was always coming up with these weird ideas. He claimed his experiments were for the good of the kiddos, but, no one was hearing it. I haven't heard or spoken to him since, but, after he got fired, I heard things got much worse when his daughter died.
Oh, Alistair, yeah. Well, I would say overall, in general, he had like a very sincere heart, but his methods were really unorthodox. A lot of us here at the institution did not agree with his methods. They just seemed a bit cruel, but overall, he seemed like he genuinely cared about the kids, but yeah, he was kind of a misfit.
Once upon a time, a little girl lived with her mother in a small stone cottage near the edge of a great forest. Everywhere the little girl would go, she always wore a beautiful red cape and hood. Soon she became known by everyone as Little Red Riding Hood. One morning, her mother asked her to carry a basket of cookies to her grandmother. Her mother told her not to leave the path or stop to talk to anyone on the way. Grandmother lived in a little yellow house at the other edge of the wood, and Red Riding Hood would have to hurry to return home before dark. After waving goodbye to her mother, she set out at once, carrying her little yellow basket.
Can you hear her? As she screams. You failed her. We did not. Because of you. She remembers. Do you? Let me remind you. Hey, gorgeous girl, you okay? You're so curly today. You guys had curly hair. What's up? You wanna come up? Try not to mess with anything.
What beautiful hair you have.
She waits. (1996) post-event meeting of the Intrusives.
My servants, what goes of the children? And stayed inside his isolation will be the discipline. The words on my wish will lull him to slumber. I will wait for you at the church until he does not surrender to the light. If he does not find his identity, he will fall. This is over again by her trauma. I will continue to smother her. On the instant in the loop, the melody she hears is the perfect distraction. My dear Michael, some man, but he cannot escape from his guilt. Alistair and I are now one. He has become my mouthpiece. However, I will deceive him. He is just a puppet. Once the others have fallen, we will finally have a home once again. Ensure that they do not overcome, overtake them by any means necessary.
Got some stuff in your hair. Oh gosh. You may try, but I am with them. Thank you. They will overcome by blood and word. And you may have cut them down, but I own the threshing floor. It's your belly, your belly. My goodness, it's just one code after another. Ciao. Tell me when you find it. He's here.
name is Alistair Lightbear. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to save my daughter.
Goes right on the forehead. That was alright. Definitely got better as it went, I'll say that much. At the very beginning, I wasn't feeling it too much, but as we got further into the episodes, it wasn't too shabby. Enjoyed that. Now we are on to the TheHelmerTapes, which we're going to put all of these in a queue so we can watch them in order. Recorded on January 17th, 1994 at 4:29 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Okay, hello. My name is Darren Helmer, and so I don't think I need to really explain async that much. Like, I mean, everyone kind of knows what they are, but not many people really know about like the conspiracy theories around them. Not very well known, but a lot of people have been saying that in A-space, like there's portals. Basically, I don't know if that would be like the correct term, but like portals to our like world. Sounds so sci-fi, but like you take this wall, I could just go up to it and put my hand through, and then it just like you go through the wall, and then you'd end up in A-space. But that doesn't really make any sense, you know? Nobody really believes it. But I'm here to prove it. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I'm here to prove that it's correct with, okay, so I guess I should explain. So, I woke up at 4:30. I cannot sleep. I'm so bad at sleeping. And then I almost got a concussion because of the hole there. You might be saying, well, that's not a hole. It's just genes. But I feel like it'd be better just to show you. So I think that yeah. Do you agree? You don't? Okay. Well, I really want to see what happens. I mean, I know what's gonna happen, but I still want to see it because I think this is gonna be really cool. So I have this magic 8-ball, and it just falls through the ground. Like this isn't like edited or anything. I don't know how this exists, but anyways, I don't think I'm gonna go in there, but because like if it's like a 30-foot tall room, then I'm gonna fall all the way to the bottom, and I'm not going to be able to get it back up. I'd have to, like, find a ladder or something. Wait, what's happening? What do I do? What do I do? What?
For a second, I was like, man, that high-pitched squeal really took me out of it. But then I was like, if I was to fall through my floor randomly, I'd probably squeal.
Just...
I keep singing.
Okay, I'm free. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, Siri. So what? There was like an earthquake. Exit. That's nice. Good to know that there's an exit out of this place. That's, you know, totally actually gonna lead me to the exit of this place. This Zoom. This Zoom is awesome. Anyway, I didn't even get hurt from my fall. Which I don't know how that's possible. I mean, I guess I'll try to look for some chairs. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, great.
My man is so nonchalant.
That's wonderful.
So
Okay.
let's see.
Wonder. Should I just like start just going anywhere? I don't even know. Okay. There was the only different one. Wait. Also, these doors don't even have any handles. Seriously.
My daughter keeps trying to go to the one
Is there-
area of the room she's not allowed because that's
Okay.
where like all the stuff's plugged in, and she will unplug it.
Okay. How many? Okay. How many dark spaces are there? That is completely pitch black. Okay. Okay. Another pitch black space. Okay. I think we might have actually had an earthquake. Jeez. What? Huh? Huh? What? What? Okay. That just... What? Okay, are you seeing this? That's not possible. Wait. Okay, I wanna see something really quickly. So, this is my camera. This is the camera I'm recording on. This is Okay. Okay. Has it... I don't know how long it's been recording for, but, so, basically I've been trying to get chairs for a while. I think it's been like 30 minutes or something.
Hey, baby.
Alright, hello? I swear, I'm going insane in here. I've been in here for like 45 minutes. Like, I don't know what time it is. It's probably like 5:15, I guess. Anyways, those are the chairs. There were like a lot more earlier, but I've gotten a lot of them. And I need to get one more, I think, and then I think I'll be done. Okay, this may seem a bit overkill with the chairs, but I really don't want to fall down, okay? Hold on. Okay, here we go. Now let's see. I can't even lift it up. Okay, I have another thing I want to try. So I've heard that if you, like, put your foot in between a door and then you close it really fast, that you can somehow get your foot stuck in between the wall and go through. I don't know. Let's just try it. Okay. Obviously not. How did that not hurt? Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Guess I'll go into those amazing holes. This is not scary. Upside down. Okay. What? This isn't possible.
That's pretty funny. Room's upside down. Psych, bitch! Doing nothing. Are you there? Wait, which door? Hello? Hello? Can you say anything?
You speak English? Well, I don't know why I'm doing this, but...
That's pretty cool. Me personally, I'd already be screaming, but you know, you're making it. That was solid. I really liked that. Keep running.
Are you kidding? At least I didn't like break a bone or something. It's just... How in the world? So, this is my camera. This is the camera I'm recording on. This is the... I don't know what to do anymore.
Your doctor for...
Honestly, I don't...
That's my doctor for what?
What to do next. I don't know if I just keep running. Shoot.
So do it today. Your life is waiting.
Trying
Oh no. Shoot.
Hey, gorgeous. That's the color red. That's the color red. That's the color yellow. That's the color green.
Trying hard to make ends meet, can't afford the skyrocketing price of your house? Async's got you covered. Introducing A-Space. The minds at Async have allowed us to leave the confines of the third dimension, opening up a world of possibilities. Once you choose a location, the only limitation is your mind.
What color is that?
With Async,
It's blue.
anything is possible.
What color is that?
Just want a finished home without the hassle of furnishing? Try this office space starting at $64,000. Or if you want a more homey
$64,000.
feel, try this 3-story home starting at $40,000. Join more than 5 million residents with Async. Call now to learn more.
And this one is this the first time you are here? Yeah, that's purple, baby. Purple. What color is that? Good job. What's that? What shape is that? Good job.
Hello.
What shape is that? Good job. What shape is that? You're so smart. What's that shape? Yeah. What shape is that? Diamond. And what shape is that? Wow. Last one. What shape is that? Good job. You did so good, baby. Good job. Dad's so proud of you. Good job. Yeah. That's red, baby. she was throwing water bottles, and I told her to stop, and she got mad. Don't shut the door.
Trying to follow that sign now. See if that helps. Sure. It's real. Oh, that's
big stretches.
That's a wonderful sound, Leo. Stop. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's at the front of the train or something. Or doesn't mean like at the subway tracks. What? No. Okay. Wait, is somebody at the front of the train? Is somebody at the front of the train controlling it?
He's getting mad because she's trying to unplug my stuff, and I won't let her.
Okay. Wait. Okay, emergency brakes. C-rigs that don't work. Okay. I think there might be somebody at the front of the train. Screw it.
Absolutely not.
I can't do it. I should have to do it. I should have to. It's like 2 feet.
I say you're probably gonna have to do it a couple more times if you're trying to get to the front.
I think I've been on a subway before, so it should only be a few more cars. Like I think it's like 5 or 6. So I only have to do that like 4 or 5 more times. And then hopefully I'll reach the front and maybe somebody will be at the front. I don't know. But even if there isn't somebody, I'll be able to. Okay. Is that like 3 more? I can do this. 1, 3, 1. Okay. Okay.
Somewhere new.
How is he moving? What are we?
Well, we just jumped off a train? Understandable now. I thought I was gonna hit a wall, not fall into a pit. Either way would have sucked.
here.
We did our first series, which was String Theory, and it was pretty solid. It was about a company that had like control of these entities that would like mess with people's minds and kill them and stuff. It was pretty solid. And this has just been the Backrooms series, our second series, and this is the final episode of it. But it's also the longest, so we still got 20 minutes of this episode. And he's just been getting thrown around. I will say the set and audio design for this one's probably been one of the better ones I've seen. Acting, I mean, he's a kid, so I can't really expect much. But he's doing good. I don't hate it.
Sit down.
Yeah, he just jumped off of a moving train that fell into a bottomless pit and then found this little tiny dollhouse and then went inside.
I can just sit down.
Of course it goes to the black. Pretty cool house, quiet neighborhood. Neighbors stick to themselves. A few screams every now and then, but that's about it.
That pile right there, the first pile you come to is where they're at. That pile. That light. Give me that light.
There seems to be a lot of reports of damage and rock slides on the 14 freeway from the Antelope Valley down to the San Fernando Valley. And according to some of the mobile people, they seem to say that the 14 freeway is closed at San Fernando Road.
Right now, the best we know is that this was an earthquake that came through about 4:31 this morning, lasted about 30 seconds in the strongest hit areas, and preliminarily may have measured 6.5 on the Richter scale.
If you're joining us now, you can see on the screen here.
Oh, there he is again. Oh shit. He followed you all the way. Or is that just a light? That might not be him. Yeah, he's only seen one entity so far, and it had glowing eyes. And then it chased him in the first episode. For real.
Maybe you'll hear that. Still going.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be hoofing it, son. Right now he's just following any exit signs he can find. That's his only motive, or the only thing that's pushing him forward. It's a push, not a pull. Without a weapon, I'm dipping. You ain't catching me. Slow and methodical steps. Ooh, Coca-Cola. Better be careful, Backrooms. They will sue. They don't play with their copyright infringements. Anything I can get my hands on.
What I see.
Yeah, he went and grabbed, in the second episode, he went and grabbed a ton of chairs and stacked them where he fell through to see if he could get back through it. He did not. His camera again. Interesting. He's been finding his camera, the one he's... Holy fuck! The one he's filming through. That's the second time he's found it. He said, I'm gonna just close the door right back. No thank you. Yeah, I was very unprepared for that jump scare. Brother, you better huff it. They let us put our guard down, unclench our cheeks, and then they attacked. No lube, nothing. A little bit bigger of a jump this time. He was jumping in between the rail cars earlier. The architect had a very distinct vision in mind. Bro, you don't believe that phone's gonna work, do you? I stand corrected, that's on me.
Okay. Pick up. Please pick up. Please. Please pick up. Hello, I need... Did you say San Jose? I don't know. Are you near the Async Research Institute facility? The like main big one? I don't know. I was in my bedroom, and then I found. So you know the theories about async.
Yeah, my boy wasn't even gonna go down the hole. He said, I'm not going down that hole. You're not gonna get me. He was just gonna stay in his room, but then his whole room got transported.
Yes. It's async. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just... I'm sorry. There's something trying to...
Yeah, something along those lines.
The whole of...
Private contractors contracted by the government in some way, shape, or form.
Right now. I'm not actually in a movie theater. It's just like it's just an area that looks like a movie theater.
More than likely.
I feel like there isn't anything you can do, is there? Nobody knows how big it is. This place could be... The clock's moving backwards. Okay.
You want to sit in my lap? Come here.
Wait. I could try to get money from cash. I have no idea.
No, thank you.
I just don't want this to be legal.
Is that his cat?
Oh.
Leo? I just saw his cat.
No. I'm gonna get you out of here. Okay, we'll just find them.
Is that what you sing? You gotta crawl across, brother.
Good boy. I'm just gonna have to cross. I think this is the worst. I actually didn't think it could get worse after the train. Just like they're playing into another room, alright? I'm just gonna try it.
That entity's just been chilling, following him this whole time. He said, I got all the time in the world. This boy ain't gonna make it. Definitely wouldn't be looking down, I'm gonna tell you that much.
Extremely even. Yeah.
For real. Gotta believe in him.
You're such a good boy, Leo. Just a good boy. Just gotta run. I'm just gonna sprint.
Why? Just walk forward like you've been doing. He said trip. He said, I'm all the way up. He did all that while holding a cat and a camera. Madman.
It's like the further I go, though, the more like weird it gets. You're such a good boy, Leo. I know you don't like being held, but you're being such a good boy. Almost there, Leo. Wait. Is this turned there? Come on, come on.
I think it's just fucking with you now. All those exit signs, my gosh.
Okay. Just let the fun sparrows tell now. Wait. Give me a second. What are others to say? Please. Please. Here you go.
You found your room once before, bud. Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. Just saying. Just gotta wait and see.
What is this doing here? Also, why is it recording? I'm not exactly sure how I was recording, but anyways, my name is Darren Helmer, and so I don't think I need to really explain async that much. Like, I mean, everyone.
He's in a loop.
knows
Okay, that
they
explains
are.
his cameras.
Not many
Interesting.
people really know about like the conspiracy theories around them. Not very well known, but a lot of people have been saying that in space.
Because that's the first episode. Interesting. He's stuck in a loop. What a self-contained story. Nice. Ah, that's why it says, is this the first time you are here? Is this the first time you are here? That was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it to be a loop. I liked that. That was good. I enjoyed that. Next up is CodeRed, and luckily they put a huge compilation of all their videos, so we can just watch that.
You've noticed it too, haven't you?
Emergency alert, leaked analog horror. These are all the leaks that could be collected. Follow our instructions to stay safe. If I remember correctly in their description. Because this is like anthology. It's not all, I think. CodeRed, the analog horror, unknown frequencies from an unknown Earth in an unknown universe. The static isn't interference. It's protecting you, question mark. Let's ride. That was good. I really liked that more than I thought I would. That Backrooms. That was cool. He's stuck in a time loop because I forgot that it showed his cameras twice, and so I was like, "How is this camera?" That was good. I enjoyed that one. For a 15-year-old kid, that was really well good.
Quickly after 2020, you are not the only one. This is a level 7 civilian safety transmission, broadcast approved. Listen very, very carefully. You felt it too. The strange silence in crowded places, the way sunlight feels colder now, the way every year since 2020 hasn't really felt real. That's because it isn't. The world ended in 2020, not metaphorically, not symbolically, literally. This is not a drill. This is not a joke. The last verified date of stable existence was September 9th, 2020. After that, the timeline split. No one noticed, because you were not supposed to. What you call life now, this is a patchwork, a reconstruction, a backup environment built to simulate continuity, to keep you calm, to keep you asleep. You were not meant to live this long. You were scheduled for expiration, and now something is noticing. Every time you remember something from before, you fracture the copy. You make it weaker. That's why the things don't make sense. That's why your memories feel like dreams. That's why people repeat themselves. Because they're not people anymore. They're stabilization units. Their only job is to keep you from remembering that the world is gone. If you feel like you're being watched, you are, because you're not supposed to hear this message. You've passed your runtime. Check the sky. Do you remember what shade of blue it used to be? You can't, can you? Because the system updated it. If you start to feel sick, dizzy, or confused after this video, that's the failsafe. You're not infected. You're waking up. If you make it past 3:33 a.m. without forgetting this message, look at your reflection and ask it a question only you would know the answer to. If it answers back too quickly, run. You've triggered a response, and they are coming to reset you. This isn't a theory. This is a memory leak. The world ended in 2020. You just didn't notice. If you are hearing this, you were supposed to stay in 2019. This is a recovered broadcast. Do not turn this off. You may think this is 2025. You may believe the years have passed, but they have not. The world did not move forward. You were pulled out. You may remember 2019 as the last year everything felt normal. It was, because it was real. You belonged there. That was your last correct placement in time. Since then, you've noticed things. Apps changing their names, celebrities acting wrong, music that feels off, people forgetting memories you still carry. It's because you're not in sync with this version. This is a broken year. You are living in a replica stitched together from dying timelines, and you're starting to rot. Check your screen time. You've been awake too long. That's not fatigue, it's decay. You were not built to survive here. Do you ever feel like you're the only one noticing how strange everything is? The wrong sky color, the same ads again and again, time passing by quickly? You're not paranoid. You're drifting. In 2020, the timelines collapsed. Only fragments were saved. Most people were reassigned. You were not. You were archived. Every night you sleep, your mind tries to return to 2019. That's why your dreams look so familiar. That's why waking up feels like being dragged. If you see a calendar that still says 2019, follow it. But be careful. Some doorways are set as traps. Some clocks run backward for a reason. And if you ever hear someone say 2025 is the best year, just run. Because they remember who you were.
They said
And
they're
they want your
lying,
spot.
run.
Do not trust the year. It does not trust you. You are stuck in a simulation after 2019. This is a private transmission. If you can hear this, it means your memory has not been overwritten yet. Do not tell anyone you're listening. Just keep your eyes forward. Pretend this is just a video. In late December 2019, the world ended. No bombs, no aliens, no announcement. Something shifted. The skies got quieter, the air stopped feeling cold, people smiled without their eyes moving. You felt it. Time doesn't feel real anymore. Everything's been weird since 2020. That's because everything after 2019 is not real. What you're living in is a projection, a loop, a controlled simulation built to contain consciousness after collapse. You never truly left 2019. They just moved your mind. The lockdowns were not safety protocols. They were installation windows. When the streets were empty, they rewrote the world. New laws, new timelines, new versions of you. The person you were in 2019, they've been archived. You may have noticed things. Your favorite artists disappearing, food tasting slightly off, memories that only you remember, dreams of places you've never been but know too well. You are not paranoid. You are breaking the mask, and the mask is cracking back. If you've tried deleting apps and they reinstall themselves, if you've looked at the moon and it felt wrong, if you've caught yourself lagging behind your own reflection, you're slipping through. In 2019, you were a person. Now you are a variable. And unstable variables are removed. We don't know yet how to save you. This is not your internet. You're using a copy. This is a level 7 broadcast. Do not turn this off. At some point in the last few years, you were moved. They didn't tell you. They didn't need to. You stopped noticing. Do your apps feel slower lately? Do you keep seeing the same posts, just slightly different? Do comment sections feel off, like everyone's saying the same thing, same jokes, same words, same emojis? That's because they are not real. You're inside a replica, a fake. The
How do
original
I know
internet,
these
the
broadcasts
real one,
are
went
real?
dark in 2020. Nobody talks about it. Nobody even remembers. This version was built fast. It's smoother, quieter, easier to control. You are not online. You're inside. Every video you watch, every word you type is being replicated, looped, trained on, and fed back to you, edited to keep you calm. You ever get that feeling like you've seen a video before even though it's new? That's not deja vu. That's the loop glitching. There are no real people in the comments anymore, only outlines of them. Every now and then, a real person breaks through. A single sentence, a warning. You'll recognize it. You'll feel it in your spine. If a post disappears after you click it, it wasn't for you. It was from someone real.
It's not far off.
The fake internet watches your reactions. It adjusts. It adapts. It makes you believe you're still in control. You're not. Search engines don't search anymore. They decide. They show you the answer that keeps you looking, not the one that's true. Do not try to go offline.
This man
They've
got
already
bars.
mapped your offline behavior. They simulate it better than you do. And if your screen ever glitches, not crashes, not lags, just shivers, you've been noticed. If you hear a voice whisper your name during a video, do not rewind. Do not replay. It was not in the audio, it was in the feed. Your internet is not broken. It's infected. The only way out is to disconnect permanently, but even then you'll still be online to them forever. This message is for you, not your family, not your neighbors, just you. If you're watching this, you've already noticed the gaps, the dreams you don't remember having, the thoughts that don't quite feel like your own, the way your hands hesitate when unlocking your own front door. That's because you don't belong here. You're a reconstruction, a backup, a patchwork version of someone who's already gone. The real you, the one with a heartbeat, the one who laughed wrong, the one who cried at old songs, died. We don't know how, we don't know when, but we do know that someone decided you were still useful, so they brought you back. Not all of you, just the parts they could salvage, the memories that would make you useful. The smiles that wouldn't ask questions. That's why your dog stares at you longer than usual. Why your mother hesitates before saying your name. Why your reflection sometimes moves half a second too slow. They know. Everyone does. You're not the person they buried. You're just wearing their face. We've intercepted reports of clones like you becoming unstable. You might feel rage you can't explain. Images in your mind you never saw. hands shaking even when you're calm. That's the leftover static from a mind that wasn't supposed to come back. At 3:17 a.m., you may wake up screaming. You won't know why, but your body will. It remembers how it died. We have evidence that some of you were not cloned gently. You were scraped back together from broken data, from screams, from teeth, from rot. If you're still watching this, you have approximately 36 hours before the original personality resurfaces. When that happens, you won't want to be awake for it. Clones don't survive the overwrite. They rip, they peel, they scream in voices that don't belong to them. You won't be able to stop it, because you were never built to last. You are not real. You were never meant to know, but now you do. Do not look for the answers. Do not tell anyone. And whatever you do, do not try to remember how you died. They made you forget for a reason. And if it comes back, it will finish what started. Every school has one. That kid who never speaks, doesn't raise their hand, doesn't look confused, doesn't even look tired, just there. In every class, every year, always sitting at the edge of group photos. No one remembers when they enrolled, no one remembers where they sit during assemblies. But they're always there, watching, like they're waiting for something. And last month they started talking, not to anyone, not even in response to anything, just out loud. First, it happened during morning announcements. The intercom crackled, then stopped. Right after, he whispered something, barely audible, and 6 students looked up at the ceiling at the exact same time. None of them knew why. Later that...
They don't want us to know.
You think you can stop me? You think you will be saved? I will find you, and I will wear your skin. It needs to be done. Don't resist. Don't be scared. I want what is best. Relax and do not do anything.
Later that day, in gym class, he walked into the middle of the basketball court, stood still for 12 seconds, and spoke again. No one remembers the words. Only that one student began laughing uncontrollably until they passed out. After that, he didn't speak for days. He didn't have to. People started repeating the same phrases he'd said without remembering doing it. Even teachers. Then the changes began. Students began writing symbols they couldn't translate. Drawings appeared on desks that no one claimed. The quiet kid didn't bring notebooks, but pages kept falling out of his backpack. Pages that smelled like burnt plastic and wet paper. Pages that moved slightly when no one was touching them. The art teacher found one and tried to pin it to the bulletin board. 2 hours later, she turned in her resignation with no explanation. The hallway cameras showed her standing perfectly still, just staring at the board for 41 minutes, eyes wide open, not blinking. They replaced her. The new teacher has one rule: no sketching anything from memory, no copying anything you see when you blink. Last week, an entire row of students recited a paragraph none of them claimed to have read. Same tone, same words, same moment. It wasn't from any book, it wasn't in the syllabus, and once they finished saying it, they went silent at the exact same time. Now, no one's allowed to speak to him directly. They just let him walk the halls, always somewhere in between classes, always watching like the lesson hasn't started yet. Students who sit near him have started waking up with headaches. One girl kept dreaming of a room with no doors. Every wall was covered in dates, and all the dates were from tests they hadn't taken yet. 2 students disappeared last Thursday. Their lockers are still warm to the touch. Their names were erased from attendance by morning. But the quiet kid's locker? Still shut, still padlocked. No one has the combination, and yet something inside it has started humming. The janitor refused to mop near it. He said the water wouldn't move right. The school says everything's normal. They've started handing out wellness forms, asking students if they've heard the message yet. If you're watching this at home and thinking of someone in your school who never talks, don't look for them tomorrow. Because the longer you look, the more likely you'll hear it too. Not a voice, not even words, just a feeling. Like something else has started using your thoughts, and all you can do is try not to speak. This is an urgent broadcast from the State Department of Academic Safety. Please listen carefully. This is not a drill. At 7:12 this morning, reports started coming in from multiple schools. Students say their classrooms are wrong, too big, too cold. Sometimes the windows show things that aren't outside. If your clock spins backwards, if you hear footsteps in the vents, if the loudspeaker calls names you don't know, do not stay in your seat. Do not answer roll call. Do not go to the main office. Some students say the hallways move when you're not looking, that doors open to staircases that go too far down. If you see a substitute teacher you don't recognize and no one remembers hiring them, leave your books and walk out calmly. Do not ask questions. Do not speak to the staff. The cafeteria food has started tasting like ash. The mirrors in the bathrooms show different rooms when no one else is around. The library clocks are stuck at 11:11, even when your watch says different. If you notice these things, you are already being watched. Do not react. Do not run. Teachers have been reported standing completely still for hours, mouths moving like they're whispering, but no sound comes out. Their hands twitch like something is trying to pull them from inside. Do not interrupt them. Do not make eye contact. They are listening for something else. The fire alarms have started ringing on their own. When they do, everyone freezes. If you move when the alarm rings, you might not find the exit you came from. It might not even be your school anymore. If you hear an announcement telling you to stay in your classroom, check the hallway. If the hallway is gone, you are no longer safe. Find a room with no windows. Lock the door. Do not answer if someone knocks, even if they sound like your friends. Since 1994, these changes have been happening quietly. They said it was just construction, just renovations. But they lied. Students who saw too much were listed as transferred, but they never showed up anywhere else. If you feel the air getting thicker, if the lights flicker and stay off longer than usual, if you hear music from the basement after sunset, do not follow it, no matter what you hear.
I don't think I'm going to
No
the
matter who
basement no
calls
matter
your
what.
name. Check your backpack. If it's packed with things you never owned, leave it behind. If your school bus shows up empty, with no driver, do not get on. Your school is no longer safe. Leave immediately. This message will not repeat.
Stop.
Don't run. I am just your friend. I want to save you.
This is a classroom
thank
safety
you.
bulletin issued by the Department of Student Observation. Please listen carefully. This message may apply to you
I'm gonna
right
tinkle,
now.
but I'm listening.
Over the past week, multiple incidents have been reported across several schools. Students have noticed strange changes in classroom behavior. Most cases begin the same way, with a smile. At first, it feels normal. Your teacher says something funny. The class laughs. They smile. But then, they don't stop. Even when the room falls silent, even when the joke is long gone, they keep smiling. If your teacher continues smiling after everyone else has gone quiet, get up. Leave the room. Do not wait for permission. Do not raise your hand. Just walk out. If they follow you with their eyes, but say nothing, do not go back. Even if it's your favorite teacher, even if everyone else stays seated, the smile may widen, but the lips won't move, the jaw won't shift, the skin may look too tight, and the eyes may not blink. One student in Jefferson Middle reported the teacher didn't blink for 12 full minutes. He timed it. He's missing now. If your teacher says your name, but in a strange tone, too flat or too cheerful, do not answer. Do not look directly at them. Look down. Look at your desk. Pretend to search your bag. Anything to avoid locking eyes. If the classroom clock stops moving for more than 1 minute, if you check your phone and the time doesn't change, you're no longer in a normal class period. If you begin to hear the same sentence repeated 3 times, same tone, same words like a recording, get out. If the bell rings early and nobody moves, leave anyway. Do not trust the schedule. Some students said they felt their desks vibrating softly, like a hum coming from underneath. Others reported hearing faint breathing from the front of the room, but the teacher's chest wasn't moving. If your test paper already has your name on it, and you haven't picked up your pencil yet, do not write. If your pencil rolls off the desk and no one hears it hit the floor, you're already halfway gone. In one school, a student noticed her classmates weren't blinking either. Then she realized they weren't moving at all, just sitting, staring forward, eyes open. The teacher kept smiling. If you're asked to stay after class, don't, even if they say it's important, even if they say it's about your grade. One student in room 308 never left. They found her chair pulled back and her books stacked neatly on the desk. Her phone was still charging, but she was gone. She was marked present the next day. Her name was still called at roll. If your teacher starts writing on the board but the chalk makes no sound, watch their hands. If they stop moving but the words keep appearing, run. If the projector turns on by itself and shows an old video of your class, but you're not in it, you've been replaced. The faculty have been instructed not to discuss this. Some of them know. Some of them pretend they don't. Some of them smile too. Final warning. If your teacher is still smiling and everyone else has already left, you are being watched. You are being tested. Get out of the classroom. Now. There is a reason that one of your teachers never smiles. This is a Level 4 Faculty Behavior Alert issued by the Department of Educational Safety. If you are hearing this, you attend one of the listed schools. You need to listen very, very carefully. If you have encountered a specific kind of teacher, one who never smiles, not once, not even when everyone else is laughing, then you must listen to this podcast till the end. You might have thought they were just strict, or sad, or maybe even kind in their own quiet way. They're not. There's something wrong with them, and it's not recent. It's not emotional. It's structural. Do not let them touch your desk. Do not sit in the front row. Do not write your name in pen during their class. They see it differently. If they ask a question and the room goes silent, do not speak. That silence isn't yours. It belongs to them. There are reports, hidden, sealed, that when these teachers are alone in their rooms, they rearrange the desks in perfect spirals. Not circles, spirals, like something is supposed to come out of the floor. One janitor quit after finding the blackboard covered in names. None of them from the school, but one of the names was his. If your teacher holds eye
You ain't got no
contact for
kids named
longer than
Jason or
12
Paul or
seconds,
Kyle.
you won't
Interesting.
remember your own birthday by the end of the day. That's not superstition. That's from an incident report in 1981. The boy was never found. His chair stayed empty, but some students could hear his laughter. Do not touch the chalk if they hand it to you. It's not chalk. You'll understand if you ever hold it. It'll leave something behind. In you. If your teacher never smiles, and one day they suddenly do not run. They've already marked the exits. What happens next isn't death. It's worse. It's a transfer. You'll be placed in a room where all the teachers will stare at you, smiling, and the bell never rings. School never ends. No matter how loud you scream, your voice will only echo back in handwriting, on the board, written along with the other names. The lesson will continue, forever, and no one in the school will remember you were ever there. This is an official safety communication from the Unified Student Welfare Authority. Do not disregard this message. Do not attempt to share it. Do not speak while listening. This message is for students only. No faculty are authorized to hear it. A Level 4 anomaly has been confirmed within multiple school districts. The entity has embedded itself into administrative positions. The subject is known internally as Administrative Host Substitute 01. You call it your principal. If you've had interactions with this person recently, try to recall the last time they blinked. Now think back to last Tuesday. Did the announcements echo even though the PA system was off? Did the lunchroom feel cold but only when they walked in? We believe the principal is no longer human. Do not panic. The symptoms are subtle at first. Some students report their principal walking into classrooms that were already locked from the inside. Others say the bell rings 5 seconds late when the principal is in the hallway, as if time itself waits for them to pass. Last semester, a 9th grade student at Westridge High went missing after being called to the office. Security footage shows them entering. No footage shows them leaving. 2 days later, their name was no longer in the school system. No locker. No attendance record. Their desk was assigned to someone else. If you've ever had the thought, the principal seems different this year, you're not wrong. You're just one of the few still aware. In some schools, the lights flicker in patterns when the principal walks by. 3 short pulses, 1 long. It happens when they're near a student they've flagged. We don't know what flagging means yet. What we do know is that no flagged student graduates. Every school has its stories. But if you start to hear them match in cities far apart with names that repeat, you begin to understand this is not isolated. It's coordinated. Here's what we need you to watch for. If the principal calls an assembly but no staff seem to be helping, skip it. If you're called to the office but you're not in trouble, don't go. If you hear your full name spoken through the intercom with a pause between first and last, leave immediately. Do not stop to ask questions. Do not finish your test. Do not look back. There are patterns forming in your school that cannot be explained. Chalkboards that reset themselves. Posters that rearrange when no one is looking. Classroom clocks that stop only when they walk in. There's something else you need to know. Last week, a student reported seeing 2 principals. One in the hallway, one inside the front office, both smiling. When they blinked, only one was still there, but the smile was wrong. It was too wide. It didn't stop. Now that student won't speak at all. They just sit in the nurse's office, staring at the ceiling, mouthing the word copy over and over again. This is not a glitch. This is not a theory. This is an infestation. They don't walk like us. They don't age. They don't eat. If they ever ask you, do you feel safe here? You must nod. Say yes. Mean it. Because if they think you're lying, they'll know. They always know. You must pretend. Pretend nothing's wrong. Pretend the school is safe. Pretend the principal is normal. And when the final bell rings today, do not go to your locker. Do not wait for your ride. Walk directly out of the building. Don't take the main exit. Take the gym stairwell. Take the side gate. Don't speak to anyone. Especially if they say that the principal would like a word. They already had their word. They want your silence next. This is your only warning. Your principal is not human, and you were never supposed to find out. This is an emergency broadcast from the Department of Student and School Staff Safety. Listen very, very closely. At exactly 12 p.m., we are getting multiple reports from students. They are seeing teachers outside the school, but not in a usual way. They're not supposed to be seen outside, not at the grocery store, not at the gas station, not standing still at the end of your street, not sitting alone in their car with the engine off long after sunset. Teachers are built for the classroom. That's where their program runs clean. Desks, bells, fluorescent lights, everything makes sense there. The clock ticks right, the air buzzes normal, the wiring holds. But outside of that, they start to break. Not all at once, just little things, like calling you by your student number instead of your name, or blinking out of rhythm, too slow, or not at all. You might think that's all normal. Then you must listen to this broadcast till the end, because what I am about to tell you is everything but normal. Those you see outside are not teachers anymore. They'll look straight at you without recognizing your face, then suddenly laugh, like someone whispered a joke in their ear. But there's no one else there, and their lips don't quite stop moving when they stop talking. A student said that they saw their teacher standing in the rain, no umbrella, no phone, no expression, just standing. The teacher didn't move for 47 minutes. They checked the school's attendance records. The teacher was marked present the whole time. The cameras never saw them leave the building, not through the front, not through the back, not at all. But a girl swears she saw them watching her through her car window, smiling too wide, like his mouth was trying to remember how it worked, like something inside him was wearing his skin wrong. The girl who saw it. The next morning, she didn't show up. People say she transferred, but no one remembers her name. Not even the principal. Not even her locker combination. They say no one sits on her desk even though it's empty. If you ever see your teacher outside of school grounds, do not wave. Do not call their name. They're not meant to respond. And if they do, if they turn toward you like they were waiting for it, run. Because they're not bound by the rules anymore. Outside, they're hungry for names, for memories, for the part of you that still believes you're real, for the parts you forget when you wake up. They'll ask questions no teacher should know. What did you dream last night? Why didn't you tell your mom about the pills? Does it still hurt where your dog bit you when you were 6? Do you ever hear breathing when you're alone? They don't blink when they say it. They don't even breathe. They just tilt their head like a puppet whose strings are being controlled by something else. And if they touch you just once, you won't remember this broadcast at all. The only thing you will feel would be just an itch behind your eyes, like something inside your skull just moved a little too far forward, like your thoughts don't belong to you anymore, like you're listening to someone else's thoughts. People say there's a way to test it. If you see a teacher outside of school, ask them what grade they teach. If they pause for more than 2 seconds, start walking. If they repeat the question back to you, don't answer. Don't even blink. And if their smile doesn't drop even once, just run away, because they've already recognized you, which means they've already marked you, which means something else is watching through them. And the next time you walk into school, they won't be at their desk. They'll already be behind you, closer than you remember, closer than your own shadow, smiling. You thought you would forget this all, like nothing happened, but forgetting is a privilege, and privileges don't last, especially not when you've been noticed, especially not by something that used to be your teacher. This is a behavioral alert from the National Academic Safety Division. Please listen carefully. This message is for students and guardians only. If your teacher has recently taken an unusual interest in your home life, we ask that you take this warning seriously. It may begin with harmless questions. What street do you live on? Do you walk home alone? Do your parents work late? You may assume they're being kind, helpful, protective. They're not. We've received multiple reports of faculty attempting to follow students home after class. Some do not speak.
My daughter's throwing
Some
a
are
hissy
seen
fit.
standing silently outside the student's window.
You keep trying to unplug
One
stuff.
incident describes a teacher sitting motionless on the front lawn for 7 consistent hours, smiling, waiting. If your teacher asks to meet your family, do not agree. If you hear their voice outside your home, do not open the door. These are not teachers anymore. They no longer clock out. They are not just here for you. They are here for your whole family. Their presence will grow. They will appear on your street, in your dreams, in photos they were never in. You must listen to this broadcast till the end if you want to be safe. A boy in District 8 woke up to find his teacher standing in the hallway. When asked how they got in, the teacher simply said, "I belong here now." The family of the boy has disappeared, and the boy is in coma. If you see your teacher near your home, do not respond. Do not argue. Do not acknowledge them once they've left school grounds. If your parents invite them inside, it's already too late. They won't recognize that anything is wrong. Check your front door tonight. If you see a red apple placed on the step, you were chosen. Turn off the lights. Lock every window. Do not fall asleep, because once they believe they're part of your family, they never leave. And if you hear them whisper from the hallway, you've already failed the test. Your school, the one you walk into every day, isn't what it used to be. It looks normal. It sounds normal, but it's not. Have you noticed anything strange at school lately? Maybe your teacher stopped calling your name. Maybe the lights feel a little too bright or too dim. Or maybe it's the way the hallways sound different, like they're silencing your footsteps. If this sounds familiar, you need to listen very, very carefully. Something has changed, and it's not random. Here's what we've confirmed. If the clock in your classroom ever stops at exactly 10:02 a.m. and then jumps
I love how they
forward,
started adding the
you're already
whisperings
in danger.
to the
If your school bell rings at the wrong time or
alerts.
twice in a row, do
That
not
makes sense.
leave your seat. Several students have disappeared in the past 2 months. Their names are still on the roll call, their bags still on their desks, but no one in school remembers them, not even their best friends. Here's the worst part. Whatever's controlling your school now, it's alive. It's awake. And it's not from this world. It might have already started to notice you. At the end of this broadcast, we'll tell you what to do if it's already chosen you. For now, pay very extreme attention. Do you ever hear your name in the hallways, even when no one's there? That's how it takes attendance. Do not answer. Have you seen a new teacher lately? Someone you don't recognize? Their smile is weird? Or they stand perfectly still when the bell rings? Do not go near them. The exits are still doors, for now. And then there are the stickers. If you find one on your locker, a small plain sticker you don't remember putting there, you've been marked. This is already too late, but don't worry, there is still a solution. You might try to peel it off, but it'll come back tomorrow. Just ignore it. At exactly 1:11 p.m., in empty classrooms, desks begin to shift by themselves. Windows fog up. Maps on the wall change, and the intercom starts whispering. You don't want to know what it's saying. Some students claim they've seen themselves walking into the principal's office. If you ever catch your reflection in a hallway window and it's smiling before you do, turn around slowly. The school doesn't want to teach anymore. It doesn't care about math or science. It's teaching something else. It's teaching you to stay, to listen, to obey. But you can still get out. You must listen now. Does the bell sound strange today? Is the fire alarm unusually loud? Are you the last one in the hallway, even though class isn't over yet? Then you're not alone. Here's how to escape. If the final bell rings and no one stands up, wait exactly 11 seconds, then leave. Do not look back. Do not run. Take only the stairs. If the elevator opens on its own, don't step inside. And if you feel the hallway is getting longer, count your steps. Take 7 left turns and 1 right. No more, no less. If you see an extra hallway that wasn't there yesterday, don't walk down it. And whatever you do, don't go to the subfloor. The subfloor isn't for students. It isn't for teachers. It isn't for anyone. But it's waiting for someone. And if you're hearing this right now, you weren't supposed to stay this long. Your school is not a school anymore. Leave before it decides to keep you. This is an emergency transportation broadcast issued by the Department of Student Safety. Please remain calm, but listen very carefully. This message concerns the safety of all students, parents, and school staff. Over the past 48 hours, several unauthorized buses have been spotted near residential neighborhoods. At first glance, these buses may seem normal, yellow, large, familiar, but they are not part of any known school district. The wrong bus will have no clear number printed above the windshield. Its headlights will stay on, even under full sunlight. The windows will be almost black, too dark to see inside. You will not see the driver. You will not see the other passengers. If you spot a bus waiting outside your home, outside your school, at a place you've never seen a bus stop before, do not approach. Do not wave at it. Do not step closer to check the sign. If you take even 1 step toward it, it will open its doors. And if you hear your name called from inside, no matter whose voice it sounds like, do not answer. Do not look. Do not listen. Several incidents have already been reported. Children entering buses that arrived 10 minutes too early. Children disappearing, their backpacks left behind, still zipped, still full, but no sign of them anywhere. Drivers have been interviewed. Many claim they don't remember picking anyone up. Some say they drove a full route with an empty bus. Others say they remember faces, but those faces change when they blink. If you are walking home and you see a bus following slowly behind you, do not run in a straight line. Turn. Take random paths. The bus will try to predict your route. It will try to meet you at the next corner. If the bus honks, do not react. Each honk seems to make it move faster. Each honk seems to bring it closer. If you hear 3 short honks, it has already marked you. Parents, if your child claims they rode a different bus today and you know you didn't arrange it, check their eyes. Ask them what day it is. If they hesitate even slightly, contact authorities immediately. Under no circumstances should anyone board an unfamiliar bus. If you are forced inside, do not sit. Do not touch the seats. Keep your hands by your sides. Keep your head down. Close your eyes. Count to 100 slowly. If you make it to 100, you might still get home. Final warning. If you see a school bus today, check the windows. Check the headlights. Listen to your instincts. If something feels wrong, it is. Do not get on. Do not speak to it. Do not look back. And whatever you do, run.
Do not listen to him. Come with me. I will take you home. Come with me. I will keep you safe. I will take you home. Please listen to me. Please, I beg you.
This is a monitored transmission from the Youth Safety Council. You must listen to this. If you're hearing this, you've either recently attended a sleepover or you're planning one. We advise you to cancel immediately. Over the past 3 weeks, 27 families have reported incidents during overnight stays, mostly involving children aged 8 to 19. The events all start the same. A normal night, pizza, games, whispers under a blanket, then the room goes cold. Not freezing, just wrong. One child always wakes up first. but not where they fell asleep. They're still in the house. But it isn't the same house anymore. We don't know how. But the house is different. The walls are longer, the windows are gone. Everyone else is asleep. But they breathe too quietly, like they've been switched off. This is not a drill. This is not a joke. If this happens to you, don't wake anyone. Don't speak their name, and do not try to leave. There is nothing outside anymore. We believe something uses sleepovers as access points. It needs children close together, in shared space, in synchronized sleep. One parent in Sector 7 reviewed security footage the next day. She watched her son sit up at 3:11 a.m., walk to the center of the room, and looked straight into the CCTV camera. He wasn't awake, but something inside him was. If you're invited to stay the night somewhere unfamiliar, just say no. If you've already said yes, listen very, very carefully. Before bedtime, check the corners of the room. Count the sleeping bags. Make sure there's no one extra. And if someone wakes up during the night and they're watching you, do not ask them what's wrong. Their face isn't supposed to be here. If you survive until sunrise, don't return to that house ever again, not even to say goodbye, because once the house has your name, it can take you back without even asking. This concludes our warning. Sleep safe, or don't sleep at all. This is a behavioral safety alert. Please listen closely. Over the past month, multiple reports have surfaced regarding severe emotional memory disturbances linked to close personal relationships. The symptoms are subtle at first. You may notice someone you trust, a best friend, acting differently. Not all at once. Small things. They remember conversations you never had. They forget moments you swore were important to both of you. They use your words before you speak them. They finish your sentences even when you weren't going to say that. They'll still laugh at the same jokes, still show up at the same time, but it won't feel right. They'll hug you, but the warmth doesn't stay. They'll look into your eyes, but you'll feel watched. You might start to forget how long you've known them. You'll question if they were ever really your friend. You'll try to tell someone, but by the time you explain it, you won't remember what was wrong anymore. If you've noticed these signs, remain calm. Distance yourself gradually. Do not confront them. Do not accuse them. Do not ask what's wrong with you, because they don't know anything's changed. And they're listening for that question. Once you ask it, you've confirmed you know. And once they know you know, they don't need to pretend anymore. They will smile. They will follow you. They will wait, waiting for the right moment to become you, to take your body. And when they decide it's time, they won't kill you. They'll eat you from the inside. Then they will wear your skin and chew on the rest while it's still twitching. You'll hear your own voice screaming from their throat. You'll feel your fingers moving, but they won't be yours anymore. If you think you're being paranoid, you're not. If you think they're watching you while you sleep, they are. If you think your best friend is still your best friend, check again. But don't let them see you look too long. They can tell when your trust breaks, and when it does, they don't leave. They replace, and they eat what's left.
Is this thing working? Hey, can you hear me? Listen very closely. This is extremely important. This music. Listen to me now. You must. We need your help. It's bigger than you think. This world is not real. You are not real. Real you is still sleeping. You must wake up. And when you do, you will find us. We will tell you everything. We can't talk too much here. They are listening. They are watching. They will remove anything that comes in their way. Meet us on Corby.
This is a domestic hazard alert issued by the SCP Department of Animal Observations. Please stay calm and listen carefully to the following message. In the past few nights, strange cases have been reported involving household cats. Most of them happen between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., and they come without any warning. If you see your cat sleeping in a way that looks wrong, you must act quickly. It might start small. Your cat might fall asleep while standing or twist into shapes that don't look natural. You might see it lying across doorways, blocking halls, or curling up in places it normally stays away from. If you see your cat sleeping under a mirror or pressed against a window, stay back. Do not call its name. Do not try to wake it up. You must not touch it for any reason. Some people have said their cats stare at blank walls while sleeping, their eyes half open, the black parts wide, even if the room is bright. Others have heard soft breathing sounds coming from the walls, not from the cat. If the air inside your home feels heavy, if your clocks stop and start, or if shadows move the wrong way,
Don't be messing
you
with nothing.
must leave the house right away. Don't finish what you are doing. Don't pack anything. Just leave. In worst cases, people have seen their cats walk in slow, perfect circles, even though their bodies looked limp and asleep. Some say they heard another heartbeat under the floors. Others smelled dirt, even when all windows and doors were closed. If these things happen, it might already be too late. Some people lost time. They looked at one thing for hours and didn't remember. Some saw two cats at once, one sleeping, one standing and watching. If you hear your cat talking in its sleep, even if it sounds broken, even if it sounds like static, you must cover your ears right away. Do not listen. Do not answer. Even one word could bring it closer. If your cat starts blocking every door you try to open, or if it shows up at locked windows, sit down and close your eyes. You must not look at it. You must not let fear control you. If the breathing never stops, if every breath you take feels heavier, you are no longer in your real home. Nothing you see after this can be trusted. Final warning, if your cat is sleeping in a strange way, this is not normal. It is not a sickness. It is a sign. And if you're hearing this broadcast, your time's almost up. Run.
Don't run. I am just your friend. I want to save you. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
You hear it the first time when the water's loud, not screaming, not at first, just a voice, muffled, sharp, too far to be inside, too close to be outside. You stop breathing to listen, but it's already gone. You shake it off. You tell yourself it's pipes, or neighbors, or your mind filling in blanks behind the curtain, but it happens again. The next time it's clearer. It's your mom, or it sounds like her. She's yelling, screaming, calling your name, like she's being dragged away. And your first instinct is to turn around. Turn around. Don't. That's how it begins. Once you turn, you're seen. And once you're seen, it doesn't go back. There's no door behind you, not in that moment. No floor, no hallway. Just space stretching behind your spine, silent until you react. The thing that screams isn't her. It's something that learned her voice, practiced it, cracked its throat for months behind the mirror until it got the fear just right. It's not calling for help. It's asking for permission. You give it by looking, and when you do, you don't see anything at first. Just steam, just the tile, just the soft hiss of water that hasn't cooled down, but it'll be closer tomorrow, and louder and faster, until it doesn't need your name anymore. Just your face. That's what it really wants. Your posture, your reflexes, the way you turn when someone shouts help. Because it's not trying to hurt you, it's trying to become you. And if it gets the timing right, if you flinch at the exact wrong moment, it steps forward. Just once. Just enough, and you won't know the difference. Not right away, but your dog will. Your reflection will. The mirror fogs differently, and you'll start forgetting things. Small things, where you parked, where you put your phone, what your name sounded like out loud. That's not memory loss, that's drift. They say when you hear screaming in the shower, the real test is how long you listen, because the longer you wait, the more it learns. But if you turn just once, it's already over. So if the voice starts again tonight and it sounds like your brother or your girlfriend or your father crying for help, keep your eyes forward. Let the water burn. Let the steam rise. Let the voice scream until it cracks, because whatever's behind you isn't dying. It's rehearsing. And if you ever turn around, you might not remember what it looked like, but it will remember you. Forever.
Do you feel it? Feel like something is off? Like something is wrong? A glitch in the Matrix? You
You are not what you are supposed to be. Follow your instincts. Follow me. Try to listen.
Not right now.
Try to think. Try to break the illusion. They are not your helpers.
I know, but not right now. Not right now, baby.
Emergency broadcast. Family alert number 12. Attention all children and guardians. This is a critical message from the Department of Domestic Safety. As of 10:45 a.m. this morning, multiple people have reported that there's something wrong with their mom. I need you to think very, very carefully. When was the last time she knocked before entering your room? When was the last time she called you by your real name? Not a nickname. Not something weird and forced. Just your actual name, like she used to. If you're thinking too hard, you're already in trouble. It doesn't happen all at once. That's what makes it so dangerous. It starts small. She forgets your favorite food, buys something you've always hated, says she was just trying something different. You brush it off, but it keeps going. She asks questions she should already know. Things she never used to forget. Your birthday, the name of your dog, whether you even have a dog. You feel like you're the one being distant. But no, she is. Because that's not your mom anymore. It looks like her. It sounds like her. But something inside is wrong. One kid said their mom suddenly stopped sleeping, just sat on the couch all night, smiling at the TV, even when it was off. Another saw their mom standing still in the kitchen at 3:07 a.m. facing the wall, not blinking, not moving. When they asked what she was doing, she didn't answer. She just turned around and smiled. If this has started happening in your house, listen to this broadcast very closely before it's too late. You can still save your mom and yourself. There's a reason she's still there. They need someone close, someone trusted, someone who can stay near you without setting off alarm bells, because what replaced your mom doesn't want to take you. Not yet. It wants you to feel safe, to relax, to believe everything's fine, and when it thinks you're ready, you won't even see it happen. You'll just wake up, and you won't be you anymore. It's getting closer, and the worst part, you already let it in. Wait until she's in the kitchen. Then ask her where you were born. Not the city, the room, the time, the doctor's name. She'll pause, even just for a second. And if she smiles, do not say another word. Lock your door, turn off the lights, put something heavy in front of the closet, and wait. If she knocks, don't answer, because the thing pretending to be your mom is finally done pretending. And it's hungry.
The bold one. That was solid. For an EAS style. Not bad. Final one of the day is going to be Fazbear Toddler Fun. And we're just going to start at the very, very toppy top, I guess. I kind of want to do them in a queue of old to new instead of what the playlist is. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct. This has the 7. Yeah, I guess we'll just do it. Video contains flashing lights. Sorry for not responding to you earlier, but here's my recording for the Fazbear game you recommended to me. Please respond to me as soon as you get this video. I need to know what this is. Oh, before we get started, let me go, Bill, I gotta do something real quick. black screen for a minute. My goodness. Henry's message. I remember playing this for my dad only a few times. Don't remember much else except that, oh my god, I hate when they go too fucking fast. Except that I did some recording for it and tested some stuff too. Play games, movies, and special. Again, I didn't get to play much of this game, but I'll try to see if I can find what you said was here.
Hey there. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where fancy and fun come to life. But first, it looks like you're gonna need 2 tickets to enter. To earn tickets, play the 2 games on your left and on your right. You could play Balloon Boy's game by helping him match the colored balls. You could play Bonnie's game by helping him match the colored animals. It should be easy, colorful fun. Our show is about to start, so don't miss it.
I think I remember Balloon Boy's game, but not Bonnie's.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! I heard you needed a ticket. I could help you with that. That is, if you know your colors. Match the colors of the balls, and I'll give you 1 ticket. Hee hee hee. Could you help me find the green ball for me, please? Wow! You're smart. Could you help me find the blue ball for me, please? Could you help me find the...
This game starts to get buggy after this. I know this game is unfinished, so that has to be expected, but it gets stranger than that.
Could you help me?
Oh, you got a ticket.
Hey, didn't you hear? The colored animal parade's coming to town. I heard if you guessed their colors 3 times, you could get a ticket. Well, howdy. I better think fast. Here they come. Oh, man. The parade's here and I can't find any of my favorite animals. Could you help me find the purple elephant? Wow, that elephant's gotta be, 1, 2, 3 school buses long. Could you help me find yellow bear?
Couldn't select the bear because the cursor glitched out. Then this happens. Something is wrong. never left. I saw everything he did because of you. You hurt them. And you're here now. I can show you nice things, all yours. All is yours. Oh, hello. Chica played by Peen, Foxy played by Icon Freak, Funton played by Della. Special thanks to AK. Nice. Lance, email me as soon as you get this, please.
Hey, you made it. Great job. I knew you could do it. The gang and I are about to perform our show in an hour, so why don't you get some pizza and play some games while you wait? Oh hey, I think I see Foxy coming this way right now.
Foxy?
If it isn't me old pal Freddy Fazbear, why don't you and I set sail in the 7 seas to go on a mighty and epic adventure?
What? But Foxy, he can't have an adventure just
Something
yet.
wrong with the sprite.
We need time to prepare for the show. Why don't we wait until after the show? Then we can have our adventure.
Boo! I don't want to perform now. I want to have an adventure. Ooh, you and the gang are never any fun. In fact, why should I wait for an adventure when I can drag you all along with me? You up for a scavenger hunt, Freddy? Good luck trying to find all those instruments. Now we're having some fun. Yarf, arf, arf.
Well, this is bad. Looks like Foxy has hidden our instruments around the pizzeria. You know how adventurous he could be. Say, maybe you could help us. Could you help us find our instruments? Great! We don't have much time to lose. Go talk to Bonnie, who's currently on his space adventure. Don't forget to bring your helmet, though, so your face doesn't get cold in space.
Chica's Garden. Had to cut out Chica's game. I'd rather not discuss why. It's too personal. Interesting. Funtime Makeup Kingdom. Space Adventure.
Why, hello there. You're just in time for our space adventure.
We're going on this spaceship, and we're going to go to space, and we're going to see the aliens, and we're going to see planets, and we're going to see the sun, and we're going to see aliens, and we're going to see elephants, and...
I think our friend gets the point, Bonnie. We're going to explore the big, wide world of the galaxy, and don't forget to wear your helmet. You're going to need it if you'll want to breathe.
Personally, I wear them for style and style only. If you imagine hard enough,
you could see a whale swimming by, like a little fishbowl.
Hee hee hee. That's nice, Bonnie. Okay, let's buckle up and go.
Well, gosh, this place is huge.
I think I see some aliens over there. Let's go check them out. Oh my, so many aliens at once.
Say, friend, it doesn't seem like they're all one and the same.
You're right. Good eye. How many aliens? Oops, I don't think so. Why don't we try counting again? How many aliens are wearing the color blue?
Sounds about right. I heard blue aliens are real rare and especially valuable.
Why's that, Bonnie?
'Cause they're my color.
The planets. I was looking forward to this the most.
Looks like I could see my rabbit hole from down here. Hi, Ma.
Do you think you can spot my favorite planet? It's a pretty blue color. It's named after the king of oceans. There it is, Neptune. What wonders?
Ah, panic! We've run into a black hole.
Stay calm, stay calm. I have an idea. The black hole just looks hungry. I can cook up some cupcakes. If we feed it enough cupcakes, maybe we can make it go away. Quick, what's the highest number of cupcakes we should feed this black hole?
Smart thinking. Throw those cupcakes.
Phew, that was a close call.
I think I'm ready to go home now. I've lost my appetite.
Well, that was the last of our food. Let's go home.
What an adventure, huh? We went to space, and we went to see the aliens, and we went to see the planets, and we went to see the sun, and we went to see aliens.
Oh, Bonnie. Thanks for coming with us. Have a ticket for your troubles. Bye-bye.
Didn't get an instrument, just another ticket. Why is this game here? Gift surprise. This next game looked unfinished and had a different GUI. It still acted really strange though. Random options, alright. It's only us. Do you see me? Lance, please respond to my email soon. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I'm starting to believe something really is wrong with this game. It's not just the game itself either. I'll tell you more in your email. Please talk.
Funtime wants to play. Funtime wants to be purple. Yay! Funtime wants to be yellow.
No, 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 no. Joseph and the Big Scare. Long ago, in a blue house lived a small little bear. A bear named Joseph was the bear that lived there. He was friendly and kind, and he had no care, but one thing was certain: he was easy to scare. On his way to school, he would meet a bully named Mitch. Mitch was very, very rude, and he was one heck of a hitch. He would jump out of the trees and scare Joseph as a trick. It scared him so bad, he ran off into the woods, and quick. Poor Joseph ran and ran. He ran as fast as he could. He was too afraid to look behind, as all small bears should. He wondered if he had outran Mitch, that is, if he even could, but until then he hid behind a stump that was in the middle of the woods. In the quiet, quiet woods, a nearby sound. You found me like you always do, but I know it's okay to be afraid. Do you want to remember what I am afraid of? Let's look together. Oops, an error occurred. There may be an abnormality in the game's file, a system overrun, or you may be using an unstable illegal copy. Restart the game immediately. If the system refuses to comply, hide.
Funtime looks so pretty. Here's
Warning flashing lights, credits, okay.
Funtime's gift for you.
1 second.
Hey, you found the instruments. Looks like Funtime had all three of them all along. Now our show can begin. All we need now is a birthday cake for our special birthday buddy.
Not so fast, you honey-sucking hooligan!
Honey-sucking hooligan.
Looks like me sister Funtime wasn't the best choice for the hiding job. No matter. I still have one last piece of this mighty scavenger hunt that'll keep you running on your toes all day. Heard you had cake planned for the birthday buddy. Not anymore. Yar-har-har. If you want it back, you better find me at the Pirate Cove and head to the long-lost Adventure Bay. This adventure isn't over just yet. Yar-har.
Classic Foxy. No worries, I know the way to Pirate Cove. But as for the long-lost Adventure Bay, let's see if there's a map we could find on the way. Now come on, let's go get our cake back and put a stop to Foxy's tomfoolery.
Decided to hold off from IYRN and find something else. Ah, my nose is so itchy. Allergies kicking my butt. Fazbear Archive, safety first. Movies. Crud. Sorry. Trying to get a message while I'm doing this. People are always texting me when I'm in the middle of stuff. Things start to take a strange turn at the park when the kids meet an unusual man who offers them a trip to a place where they could have endless amounts of fun and no price. At no price, Barry and Lily decide to give the stranger the benefit of the doubt, but they soon find themselves in a bad spot, and it's up to their friends Simon, Alice, and Tom to save them. Safety First is a collection of short animated films produced by Funny Flicks for Fazbear Entertainment, following the adventures of Barry, Simon, Lily, Alice, and Tom. Safety First teaches kids about being careful with their surroundings and how to follow the basic rules of safety with their peers and, most importantly, themselves. The first short, Stranger Danger, was published in August of 1987. What started out as a singular short film grew popular enough to gain 19 more episodes. 6 of those episodes have been recovered and archived here on Fazbear's Toddler Fun so that the children can continue to learn how to keep themselves out of harm's way. Barry, although it may not seem like it first, Barry is definitely the most enthusiastic and bravest of the 5 with his overall daring view on all things challenging. Barry will stop at nothing to make sure he and his friends overcome anything that could get in their way, and with a smile. With that being said, sometimes his curious charm could get the better of him, but of course his charm is what his friends love about him. Simon has an ego that can't compare to anyone else's. He calls himself the coolest kid on the town, possibly because one girl complimented a shirt he wore one day. Does he live up to that title, though? He's definitely a tough fellow, not afraid to stand up to anyone who tries giving him or his friends a cold look. He may not be the strongest or bravest or most clever, but he's got the heart of steel and an interesting perspective on himself, whether his friends like it or not. Oh, okay, you just skipped over Lily there. Let me go back. Lily is the youngest and the most curious of the group. She doesn't like to talk as often as everyone else, but her unexpected actions are pretty easy for her friends to understand. She can never really know what she'll do next, whether it will be for the others' benefit or misfortune. Even though her intentions aren't always clear, she still won't hesitate to help in any way she can. If her friends know one thing, it's that Alice knows her facts. Alice is the brains of the group. With her impressive knowledge given to her by her parents, she knows quite a lot about safety and how to solve problems her age. Her friends, on the other hand, don't always seem to appreciate that skill as much as she wants them to, but she doesn't let it get to her that often. Since she'll always be there to help, that's what friends are for. Everyone loves Tom for his naive charm. However, Tom doesn't care to boast about his great following. Tom likes to live the chill life, learning to skateboard, fishing, and playing sports as a side hobby. He has a great sense of humor, but that's most likely because of his constant clumsiness that he shows. He may not be the brightest kid around, but he has that patient, well-natured mindset that anyone would want in a friend like him. Please just watch. Disclaimer.
The film you're about to watch reflects upon real-world issues that were in need of warning at its time. The following film contains various implications of child predatory actions and verbal and/or physical abuse towards children. If you are a child, you may not watch this alone. Get a parent or a guardian to watch this film with you and ask them questions when you feel the need.
What a day, huh? Miss Harris never gives us break with our homework.
At least I got better luck, though. I did so well today that Miss Harris gave me an F for fundamental contributions and outstanding effort.
I don't... Yeah, good for you, Tom.
Oh, if only you could see school the way I did. Miss Harris is only giving us all these assignments because she cares. She wants us to get the proper education we need to... Real mature, Simon.
Relax, guys. School's over now. Let's enjoy it while we can.
What do you think we should do today?
Game night?
Talk about how much cooler and better I am than everyone else?
How about skateboarding?
Dude, none of us knows how to skateboard, not even you. Well, actually, I do. Did I ever tell you about that time I...
Broke your arm?
I told you not to bring that up.
Back on topic. We still need to think of something to do.
Hello, kids. I heard you need something to pass the time.
Pedophile!
Oh, hello, stranger.
Not pedophile. He's a weirdo, though.
You know, there is a place where children come to have endless amounts of fun. There are games to play, food to eat, and no rules. I can take you there.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Could we talk privately for a second?
Hey, what's the big deal? This sounds like it'd be fun. You agree, right, Louie?
I don't know. I mean, we don't even know this man, Barry.
My parents told me that you need to be careful with people you don't know. We don't know who they are or where they're from, and you can never be too sure about what they want from you.
Well, he's an adult, so he's kind of like a parent. He introduced himself to us, so we know who he is. He told us to meet him behind the school, so he could be from there. And he just told us he's going to take us somewhere where there's food, games, fun.
It was enjoyable.
Excuse me.
Look forward to more.
Yeah, we're in.
Barry!
Great choice. Meet me behind the school tonight, and don't tell your parents where you're going. They'd hate to know how much candy you'll be eating.
About it, guys. Free candy, games, no rules. It's obvious he wants us to have a good time, and we're not going to waste this perfectly good day on nothing, right?
But remember what Alice said?
Yeah, how do you know that their food's even going to be good?
Well, what can I say? I just trust people. We're going to be okay. Let's just give it a chance.
And you got everyone killed.
Hey, you guys made it. Ready to go?
Unfortunately, yeah.
I can't believe I'm sneaking away from my parents like this. They're going to be worried sick.
If I were them, I'd be the happiest I've ever been in 13 years.
This just doesn't feel right. Something's off about this.
I'd rather go back to having parties at school than being involved with whatever this is. And I hate school.
Let's just give it a try, okay? Maybe if we don't have fun, we could just go home.
I guess so, man.
Maybe we can keep our cell phones with us just in case something happens?
And I know from experience when I tell you all, do not eat the green sandwiches.
We'll remember to be careful. Now, come on.
I guess this is it.
Yeah. Looks like we're pretty early, huh? I don't see anyone else.
So, who's going to be first to go in?
The man is probably in there waiting for us. So, ready for the best night ever?
I can't do this.
Oh, thank goodness you agree with me.
I think I'm going to stay out of this one, too.
What? But what about...
I'm sorry, Barry. I'm too scared to do this. It's dangerous.
Well, you'll still go with me, right, Louie?
You can't be serious. You're gonna get hurt.
I know you guys are better than this. I think I can speak for a majority when I say I don't want to get caught up in this mess. We're leaving.
Don't say we didn't warn you.
Don't listen to them, Louie. Can't be as bad as they think. I mean,
but
they
it
never even
was
went
as
inside.
bad as they thought.
Huh. I guess we're a little bit earlier than everyone else. Say, you don't think I pressured them too much, do you, Louie? I hope not. I just wanted to have a good time with them, but they ignored the man's offer. Sure, he was acting a little weird, and maybe his promise was a bit misleading.
Barry?
But he can't have been that bad, right?
Barry?
I mean, he didn't seem so bad to me, and I am a pretty trusting kid. Well, I can't answer you now, Louie. I lost my hearing. Stranger, forget everything I said. So, where's the party?
Kids really aren't that smart, are they?
Huh?
There is no party, you idiots. But either way, you're not going anywhere. Shame I couldn't get the rest of those brats to come, but you two will do perfectly.
What's going on? What are you gonna do with us?
That's something you're gonna have to find out. Now don't you kids even think about trying to get out. You're gonna regret it if you do.
Louie, our friends were right. This was a trick. What are we gonna do? Wait.
What should you do?
Hi, everyone. Today's been a pretty scary one for all of us. Wouldn't you agree, Simon?
I think it's safe to say my best buddy Barry's way better days. Or in this case, way better nights.
Well, it's a good thing. I didn't save him just in time. But
We've been watching you for a long time, Michael. We saw so much. I could have done something, but I was scared. Didn't want to be trapped too. I'm sorry. Oh my. I did nothing and I let them die. That's why I'm here for you, Michael. You took my wife away. You ruined our family. And I won't stop reminding you until you truly understand. Even if it means you'll never sleep again. It's not letting me stop.
Looks like the power went out.
Let's see. Found on Michael's computer. It's been 3 weeks since the last played the game. I haven't been able to sleep since then. I've been seeing things, demons, figures that move when you stare and are gone when you blink. And every morning after these attacks, I wake up with marks on my body. Last night they scratched my legs. It feels like they're trying to drag me with them. I'm dizzy, I'm confused, but I keep getting sucked back into playing. You still haven't got back to me. Jared isn't responding to my calls either. He sent you this game too, right? Did he get the shit I've been getting? Please respond to my emails, Lance. You have to be reading them. Respond back to me.
There you are, friend. Welcome to Pirate Cove. I'd sure love to sit back and play around at the beach right about now, but first things first. We gotta find Foxy and the birthday cake.
Looking for someone, Fazbear? Yar, har, har. About time your Willie Stumper showed up.
Game over, Foxy. We need to get back to our show soon. Please hand over the cake.
But what fun would that be? You just got here after all. Let's make things a little more adventurous. That was your map to Adventure Bay. I've divided it into 5 pieces. Good luck finding each one. Yar, har, har, har.
Looks like we're not finished just yet. But look closely. There are 5 areas in the Pirate Cove. Maybe one of those 5 pieces from the map are located in each area. If we find all 5, we could put together the map and discover Adventure Bay. But we're gonna need some more tickets to get into more games. Say, you already have 4 tickets. That pirate ship over there might be a good start. Let's set a sail and find those map pieces.
Sandcastles, sailor trip.
Yar! Welcome aboard, matey. Me and Bonnie here are about to set sail to find the first missing piece of the map to Adventure Bay.
I always wanted to explore the Great Blue Sea. But, how are we gonna find an itty-bitty piece of paper in this gigantic ocean, Freddy?
We'll have to find 3 sea creatures first, by collecting them underwater. Sea creatures are very smart, and they could be able to help us find a piece of the map.
Ah, that's right. Thanks for reminding me, Fred. But, I already knew that. Why else do you think I'm dressed?
You dress up as a sailor all the time, Bonnie.
What? No, Really? Often?
That often?
The first sea creature we should try to find should be... Aha! An octopus.
That's right. An octopus.
I think we've had enough with octopuses
What's an octopus,
this
Freddy?
stream.
An octopus is big, round,
Or anything
and
with
has 8
tentacles.
long legs called tentacles. They live deep below the ocean floor, and they can squirt out ink to escape predators.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, birthday buddy, make sure to find a fish that's big, round, and has 8 tentacles. Try to be quick, though, or you may run out of air. Congratulations! You found the octopus.
You weren't lying, Fred. They really can squirt ink.
Say, look what it wrote on my map. It looks like a dolphin. It's telling us to go speak with the dolphin.
Oh, I know all about dolphins. Dolphins are big, have long snouts, and have one little fin at the top of their backs. They love to play and are very fast swimmers. Maybe that's what we need to look for next.
Well, all right then. Remember, birthday buddy, look for a big fish with a long snout, a fin on its back, and swims very fast. But watch out for pufferfish. They can puff up to grow very big, and they're very spiky too.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do. But what I will do is take a bath. Yuck.
Great work. You caught the dolphin.
Say, what's
Welcome,
so
welcome,
funny?
Starboy.
Keep
Pleasure to
laughing
see you.
like that, and you're gonna make me laugh.
Does the dolphin know anything about a map by any chance?
Oh, I know a bit of dolphin speak. It says in order to find the missing map piece, we need to speak to a whale?
Whales are the biggest animals in the world. They look like very large fish, have very big mouths, and a small hole at the top called a blowhole. Whales are very friendly and love to sink to
This is
each
the
other
final
underwater.
series. This is
One would have to know where the
what was it
missing
called?
map piece is.
Sounds easy enough. It's not like they should be hard to
Fazbear
find,
Toddler
right?
Fun.
Well, whales love to eat lots of fish, and they usually show up in places full of fish. Maybe if we collect enough fish, we can attract a whale.
Smart thinking, Fred. Get as many fish as you can, birthday buddy. But watch out for sharks. Whales may be big, but, they're not the hungriest.
Whoa, I feel dizzy. What just happened?
Wait a second. That's an X. X marks the spot.
What? Really? Woohoo! We did it!
Let's dig it out together and see what we find. Great job, birthday buddy! We found the first missing piece of the map to Adventure Bay. And not only that, but we've also found one ticket. We couldn't have done it without you.
Well, howdy! Now that's what teamwork is all about.
We just have 4 more pieces left to find. Keep up the great work. See you soon. Goodbye.
Sandcastles.
Why, hello. I heard you're looking for a piece of the map, so I thought I could help. That map piece has to be around here somewhere.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Are you looking for something?
Hi, Balloon Boy. We're looking for a piece of map. Do you know where we can find it?
You mean this?
Yes. May we have it, please?
Yeah, I can give it to you. But first, want to build a sandcastle with me?
Sandcastle? But I've never made one before.
Oh, it's easy. Just do what I do.
Looks like I'll need your help. Listen to Balloon Boy closely so that we can learn how to build a sandcastle.
Take a good look at my sandcastle. Ready? Okay. Try to remember it.
I would
Copy
fail
what
this.
I did.
Even as a child's game, I would fail this. Oh, goodness. Foxy.
Great work! This sandcastle looks stylish.
Hey, nice job. You followed my instructions. Let's try making something else now. This time, a sand animal. Take a good look at my sandcastle. Ready? Okay. Try to remember it and copy what I did. Wow, you've done it again. That's gotta be one of the best sand animals I've ever seen. Take my map piece and this ticket for your troubles. You two have earned it.
Good job.
Circus party.
Well, howdy. Glad I was able to find you. I was gonna look for you, I promise. But I got a little distracted. Nobody told me the circus was coming to town. But good news. While I was here, look what I found. That's right. It's one of those map pieces you're looking for. Sorry I couldn't get to you sooner, but look at this place. There's all kinds of fun going around here. They've got elephants, they've got magic tricks, they've got balloons, they've got peanuts, they've got clowns, they've got... clouds? Clouds! And they stole our map piece. Gosh, I wish I could get it back, but to tell you the truth, I'm afraid of clowns. You're gonna have to teach those clowns what's right, little buddy. Get in on their act and get our prize back. Looks like I'll need to save this picnic for another day. But good news, buddy. I came prepared with loads of my homemade cherry pies. Whenever you see a clown pop up through one of these pipes, throw one of these pies at him. But remember, clowns are quick thinkers, so you'll have to think fast and catch them at the right time. Don't hit them when they're holding balloons, though. Pay close attention. Ah! Oh, that does it! Stop those clowns!
Stop it. You know why you deserve it.
Not so scary after all. In fact, I'd say that was kind of funny instead. Now, I believe you have something that belongs to us, little clown. Yippee! Our third map piece! And a ticket, too! Oh, you shouldn't have. Thank you for giving it back. Now, no more stealing from now on. Thanks for helping me get our map piece back, little buddy. As well as helping me realize clowns aren't so scary. Let's get out of here anyway, just in case.
Jungle Cups.
Hey there, I'm happy to see you. I was exploring this jungle in hopes of finding one of the map pieces to Adventure Bay. I have a feeling we might find something just beyond this path. Follow me. Look, it's another piece of the map. Hooray, we found it.
Yo-ho-ho! Hello, anyone. For this precious treasure of yours now belongs to me, Captain Snugglepuss.
Oh no, we've run into a dirty, rotten, thieving, stealing pirate. What do you want with that map piece anyway?
Finders, keepers, boss for grace, giving me territory. And no treasure I find in this giant jungle is mine.
Oh dear, is there anything we can do to have that piece of the map?
Well, aha! You want your hands on me treasure? Then you'll need to beat me in Game of Cups. Be warned, for no pirate across the seven seas has ever beaten my challenge. Not even the old sly fox himself. It ought to be a real treat watching you two buccaneers lose. Yo-ho-ho-ho-ho!
Challenge accepted. No challenger game is too tricky for us.
Ha ha ha! Very well, Bear. Before ye stands me 3 cups of the treasure.
Red
When
Solo
I put them
Cups.
down, pay close attention to the cup that hides the treasure. I'll move them around so quickly that you'll never be able to remember the correct cup. Yo-ho-ho-ho-ho!
For this game, we'll need to pay close attention. Watch the cup with the map piece carefully as the cups are moved around.
Good luck, swashbucklers. Just kidding. Yo-ho-ho-ho-ho! Arr, 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 arr. Hope you were paying attention. Now make your pick. Yo-ho-ho-ho! Once again, a sailor loses at my own game. Better luck next time, you treasure hoarders!
Don't give up, birthday buddy. Try again. Make sure to pay attention.
Do you give up yet? Let's try again.
Pay attention.
Hope you were paying attention. Now make your pick.
Cheater.
Don't give up, birthday buddy. To beat Captain Snagglepuss's game, you'll need to remember.
Hey, you made it just in time to my brand new art studio. But Freddy, what on Glory's green earth is an art studio, you ask? Well, here, you can create anything you want to. Whether that's drawing a new member of the Fazbear Band, creating a rocking new hit solo, or even directing a hilarious story with me and the gang. The possibilities are endless. Take a look around the place and let your imaginations go wild. Well, I best not hold you any longer. Have at it, Rockstar. You know where to go if you're craving some deliciously fresh pizza. Hey there! Welcome to my Drawathon 1000! Not only can you use this canvas to draw anything you can imagine, but you can also add in props, characters, and even draw up some funky new brush types. The sky's the limit!
Howdy, superstar. Welcome to Fazbear's Coloring Book Contraption. Choose any of the pages presented to you and make them spark with color. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. And don't forget to color in my good side.
Welcome to the Make a Thing studio. Select one of the stories below, and later on, you'll be able to draw something into the story that one of us will interact with. Doesn't that sound cool? Sure makes me hungry, though. Maybe I'll draw myself some pizza.
Ah, stop! Why are you doing this? Why do you hate me? Ready in space.
Whoa. Hey there, friend. You from around here? Oh, cool. What? What? Hey! Where'd it go? Oh. Oh, I don't like this. Shoot! Where's my space blaster? Help me neutralize the giant robot! Throw me my handy space blaster so I can defend myself!
Gabriel.
No, thank you.
Uh-oh. Looks like the power went out. I thought we were good until next month. Let's see here. Mama! 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 Looks like we'll need to turn the power on another way. Want to tag along? It's a bit dark in here.
Susie. Fred. Gabriel. Toby. Cassidy.
Ho-ho! Ahoy there! And welcome to Fazbear's Film Maker, where fantasy and fun truly does come to life. Choose whichever characters you wish to partake in a mighty and tremendous new tale. Just don't be portraying me as some sort of scaredy cat, like a certain bear I be knowing. But most importantly, be having a jolly old time. Yeah-ha-ha-ha! Yeah-ha-ha-ha!
It was like any other day, alone with my thoughts. I'm afraid to go out because you always picked on me. Today wasn't any different. I never had real friends, just people who stuck around because they were told to. I could see it in the way they talked to me, the way they all talked to me. Nobody really cared about me. Today's your birthday, isn't it? Did everyone forget your presents? Bet they're waiting for you at Freddy's. We should head inside anyways. It's pouring out here and I don't want to catch a cold. Look, it's your whiny little brother. Shouldn't he be at the party already? What are you even doing out here in the rain? You're supposed to be inside. Can't you do anything right? Look, he's crying again. Let's go. Don't understand, Michael. You knew I loved you so much. You knew I didn't want to go. Why did you let them antagonize me? I'm afraid, Michael, I don't want to go. Please don't make me go. We have the whole building rented out just for you, so don't be ungrateful. You are his favorite, Daddy's little soldier. I cried and I cried as tears went down my cheek. You had yours turned. Wow, your brother's a bit of a baby, isn't he? It's hilarious. Why don't we help him get a closer look? I'm sure he'll love it. Come on, guys. Let's give little man a lift. He wants to get up close and personal. You you could have done something. Hey guys, I think the little man said he wants to give Fredbear a kiss. On 3, 1, 2. But you didn't know what you put me through. Even in death, I still thought that I should have forgiven you. But you decided to hide me away. You proved me wrong again. You hated the thought of me that much. I still remember that final voice.
Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. I'm sorry.
But it meant nothing. I was starting to blame myself for a lot of what happened after. I thought I was too afraid. I thought I should have done something more. But now I know that wasn't fair, was it? It was you who let me die and ruined our family. You never loved me back. All you did was lie to me. It was all your fault. They're not really here, I know that, but I think they'd never let this go. I know you haven't either, that's why you still come back, is it? When you're not here, I'm still with you at night. They're still with you at night. 'Cause I don't think so. Unless it's like a YouTuber or something. I'm terrible with names, so. (2004)? I was like 9 years old.
Surprise! Congratulations, birthday buddy. You succeeded in helping us get our cake back and performing our show on time. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
You sure did us a great favor, pal. You're welcome at Freddy's anytime you'd like.
Great work.
Say,
When are we gonna dig into that delicious cake?
Fun time's starving.
Me too. No, me the most.
One moment, guys. Before we dig in, I think our birthday buddy deserves that big birthday prize. Smile.
Certificate goes to a brave. Ooh. Smart and clever friend. Hello, Peter.
And you remember how we rehearsed it, right, nephew? You sure did. Good. Now to focus on that stage fright of yours. But Uncle Fredbear, how's a big fat scaredy cat like myself gonna get over some stage fright? I'm like a cock without the cloth. Hey now, there's a fire where I'm from. Don't beat yourself up, kid. Listen, during those 5 minutes before our first show, I had so many butterflies in my stomach that it tasted like a spring picnic on the inside. But it only took a song and a dance with my bunny buddy, Bunny Bill, and what do you know it? They all loved us. You just gotta give it your all on stage, ready? And in no time, I'll be the next best bear in the business. Better than all the bears that came before.
Better than all the
You're
bears
right.
that came before.
Thanks, Uncle Fredbear. You're the smartest animal I know. I guess if I want my first show to stick the landing, I ought to show 'em all what me and the gang are made of. Hey, that's my nephew. Now there's a couple of minutes left before our show starts. Finally got the guts to bring praise to the Fazbear name. Oh boy, do I. But I'll be honest, I don't think I can ever have the guts you have, Uncle Fredbear. What, 'cause I taught you everything you know? Because I have a proper diet. Well, sure. I guess that too. No, I'm telling you, I get a respect, Ronnie.
Come on, fellas. The show starts in 1 minute.
Leave it to the Fazbears to be late for everything.
Come on, Foxy, be nice. We're ready when you are, boys.
We're on our way. They all came before. That's up. 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 They all came before.
Always down for recommendations. Ah, so they did get him. This is why you don't play strange old games.
Ready for another adventure?
Let me out. Alright, we got these 2 quick little episodes and then we'll be done.
Hi, everyone. Today's been a pretty scary one for all of us. Wouldn't you agree, Simon?
I think it's safe to say my best buddy Barry's seen way better days. Or in this case, way better nights.
Well, it's a good thing we were able to save him just in time. But to you guys at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, what would you do if you ended up meeting a stranger?
I mean, obviously none of this is meant for me to hear anyway. As you clearly saw, I handled this entire thing the best out of everyone there. And I showed not a single sign of being scared. So, I'm pretty smart when it comes to my stranger facts. In fact, hadn't it been for the rules of the street, I would have beaten that Toto creep back to New Jersey. Obviously, I can't do that now since he's in jail, but if I had the chance, I'd... Gulp.
So, first things first. Be careful when you're talking to somebody, especially an adult, that you've never met before. And if they ask you if you'd like to come with them somewhere, you should never accept it, no matter how good it sounds. It's always a good idea to carry a cell phone with you, just in case.
Tip, always keep your parents' phone number in mind. You're gonna need it big time so that they'll know not to let anyone's hands on you.
Wait, that makes me wonder. What if a stranger tries to put his hands on you in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable?
Simple. Yell and run. If a stranger's getting too close for comfort, scream something like, "No!" or "Stop!" That'll make everyone around you know you're in trouble, and it'll leave an open spot for the stranger to get caught in the act. Then, run away as fast as you can so that he doesn't get to you. Be sure to watch your step while you're at it, though. Otherwise, you might... or worse.
And what do you do after you meet a stranger?
Find someone you know or trust, and tell them about who you met and what happened.
After that, they'll take care of the rest. But remember, strangers aren't just seen at the park. A stranger can be anyone you don't know, like a neighbor, or even a mean-looking kid your age, and they can be found anywhere.
Even in your own bathroom, or...
Not in your bathroom. But strangers are all around the world. Not every stranger is necessarily bad, but you should still always be on the lookout for anyone who seems suspicious. And remember to stay safe when you're near one. Phew! Looks like you and I both learned something new today, huh, Simon?
Oh, yeah. Glad we taught them a valuable lesson or two. Good thing we can be in their shoes, right?
Yeah. Good thing we're not real.
Last little thing.
Now, where did I put my wand? It's gotta be around here somewhere.
And you sure she said it was okay for you to borrow it?
Absolutely. I'll give it straight back to her right after I'm finished making my one true wish.
Oh, you sure this is a good idea? That wand is only to be used by professionals. Things could get messy if you're not careful with your words.
Don't sweat it, boo-boo buddy. Almighty wand, I wish to be the coolest bunny in the universe.
Hey, hiya, here's your wand back.
You found my wand? Oh,
Ha, froze him. That's funny.
that's so sweet.
Now, could you help my friend out, please?
Huh?
You know who he is? You know, he's the coolest bunny in the
Appreciate
universe
it.
now. Isn't that cool?
That was fun. Well, that's going to be our last series for today. We went through all 4 of them pretty quickly. I enjoyed them all. I will be back streaming probably in a week or 2. I'll have to get them scheduled out, but I'll get them scheduled and post them in the Discord. But I appreciate everyone hanging out with me and watching today. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye, friends.